guys, welcome back. I know, 2 lives in one day. Who am I? I have some time and I just thought it would be fun to come on and do a live demonstration of an eyeshadow tutorial. Oftentimes people ask me, how do I blend eyeshadow? How do I do my makeup? I need tips. So consider this your free masterclass on how to blend eyeshadows. I have so many palettes that I have been meaning to play with, that I want to play with, and what better time than now during this winter storm. Most across the country are snowed in or whatever, so why not grab something to eat, grab something to drink. Make sure you double tap the screen if you are watching live to just support me and support the channel, letting me know that you like what you're viewing by liking this video. And then also please make sure you subscribe, and I will be mentioning that a few times throughout the tutorial tonight so you are reminded. Alrighty, so this palette I have had for a while. This was a re-release and I waited and waited and waited for it to be re-released because I didn't know if it was, but when it finally became available again, I got it. It is the Muerte palette by Melt Cosmetics right here, and these are the colors. Look at these colors, so incredibly gorgeous. I had to have it. I wanted this palette. So when they finally re-released it, I said, yes, I'm getting it. And then, I don't know, it's just something about this color story that I absolutely love. I'll show you one more time. Thank you for those that just joined. Please make sure you double tap the screen and give me a like. That lets me know that you like what you are seeing. And subscribe to the channel, please, and thank you. All right, so we are going to start by just taking a concealer. I am going to, I think I want to go with something a little lighter. I'm just taking this by Tijen right here. And then I am going to, ooh, let me get my mirror. I used to do a segment called Makeup After Dark, and I'm going to get back to that. This kind of brings me back to that. I might change the title of it again to Makeup After Dark. Hey guys, welcome, welcome. Give me a like so I know you like what you're seeing, and then subscribe to the channel. We are going over the Muerte palette. I'll show you guys really quick for those that just joined. This palette right here by Melt Cosmetics. This is a beautiful palette. Make sure you guys give me a like and double tap and stick around for the tutorial. Planning makeup tonight. Where's my brush? All right, so I just got a, hello, hey everybody, a tapered brush here. I might do something different on the other eye, so I won't add that concealer yet. But we're just adding this concealer all over the lid here. I feel like I need a little more. Let me know where you guys are throughout the country. Are you guys snowed in right now? Is anybody watching the football game? What are you guys doing? Let me know in the chat. Just blending this out. And this is a natural haired brush by Refer, or Refer, however which way folks want to pronounce it. But I'm feeling on this eye, I want it to be a bit more dramatic. Make sure you guys double tap the screen. Give me a like, please. I would greatly appreciate that. All right, so just make sure that your concealer is evenly distributed all throughout. All right, so this doesn't necessarily give me a transition shade in this palette. I am going to take a different color for my transition shade. I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. palette right here. And I think I'm going to start with this milk chocolatey brown. And we're going to clean up the edges and just place that in your transition area. I have a hooded lid, so I'm going to bring this up just a little higher because I'm going to strategically place the eyeshadow so you can't really see the fold right here. Hey y'all, thanks for joining. Give me a double tap. Let me know that you're real, that you're out there. And if you're snowed in like me, give me a double tap. Let me know where you are geographically, what state you're in, and if you are snowed in or if you are experiencing beautiful weather. So anyway, hey, so we're just blending this out. Blend, blend, blend. All right, so now we're going to go back to the Muerte palette by Milk Cosmetics. This color right here, these colors are just calling my name. These colors are. Okay, so I think I am going to, I think I'm going to start with Corazon right here, this brighter red. And we're going to put that in the outer crease. Make sure you guys, again, give me a double tap, like this video, a live, whatever it's called, child. And we're going to blend those two together. I feel like this eye is going to be a bit dramatic, and I am fine with that. I miss color. I miss individuality in makeup. I miss fun eyeshadows so much. So we are going to have fun and build this color up. So one thing I'm noticing about this shade is that it is very pigmented and it blends beautifully with the other shade. As you can see here, it's going pretty seamlessly. Ooh, hopefully you guys can see. Am I able to zoom in? Oh, okay, I can zoom in, didn't know. But it's blending in so nicely. And just blend, blend, blend. Let me know in the comments if you've ever used this palette or if you have anything from Milk Cosmetics. This is not my first item that I have from them, but I kind of use Melt as like a collector's item. I haven't really played with a lot of the stuff that I have for them for some reason. I just haven't. You're going to see that light moving because, hello, welcome Victoria. Welcome everybody. Hi, thanks for joining. Next, I'm going to go in with Sangre, I believe it's called. Sangre right here. And I'm using a flat natural hairbrush. And this color, I'm just going to pack onto the lid. Make sure you guys double tap the screen, please. Give me a like. All right, so with this, I'm just going to gently pat this. Wow. Okay, pigments. Wow, wow, wow. Onto the lid here. And I'm going to slightly go above the fold. That literally stuck to my eyelid really well with my concealer that I used as my base. So when you slightly go over your lid, it'll make your eye look brighter. Well, maybe not brighter, but bigger. So it depends on how you want it. But like when I have a fold right here, like you can see the fold, which is absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with that. But I just sometimes want my eyeshadow to be more visible. So I go above my eyelid a little bit just to ensure that I can see it. I want to see all this hard work. And sometimes I can't, depending on how I do the makeup. Now this is a very matte look, so let me know in the chat if I should add some shimmer. So here's what we're working with right now. Let me know in the chat if I should add shimmer or not. Just put shimmer in the comment if you think I should add it, or just write matte if I should keep it matte. Let me know, let me know. I need your help. Because I don't think, yeah, I wouldn't be able to use the mattes or any of the shades in this palette that goes with this look in particular. I'd have to grab maybe a different one. All right, and now we just want to flip the brush and just make sure that everything is blended nicely. I'm going in an upward motion and just blending up. Now, hey guys, welcome. Give me a like and subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. All right, so here we go. This is what it looks like blended out. Hopefully you guys can see it, but it looks really nice. This looks really good. So just imagine a lash on here with some mascara. I'll more than likely do some mascara, but I'm just going to take my other brush that I had and just blend these two together. And I'll probably go back in with that bright red corazon and maybe mix it with a little bit of sangre. And then just right in that area there, we're going to make sure that everything is blended. There we go. Blend, blend, blend. All right. From afar, if I'm just like this, that looks really good. So let's add, I have some eyeliner up here. Over here, meaning this thing. I don't think I do. So let's see what shade in here we can use as a liner. You know, we'll just add some mascara. Let's add some mascara. We're going to use the Ami Collet. We're going to add that to this look and just give it a little something, because we're not adding lashes tonight or anything. All right, the next one, I'm definitely going to use those lighter colors. Those teals and shimmery shades are speaking to me. But if you just wanted like a matte look, that palette will do it. Hopefully you guys can tell the mascara that I have on. but the mascara definitely makes a difference because without it, I'm like, ugh, can't see. All right, so there we go. There, that in person. But imagine the whole look. Like the brows are done, the full makeup is on. I feel like with an eye like this that is so pronounced, that you would definitely need to have more so of a full face if you're going to be wearing eyeshadow like this because the colors are so bold. All right, so we are going to go in now with more concealer. So now we're going to do another look on the other eye. We're going to take a different brush. This brush is pre-loved already. And we're just going to blend this out. And I'm going to go all the way up to my brow bone area up here. And just blend it. You want to make sure that your concealer or whatever base you're using is evenly distributed throughout your entire eyelid. So that way you prevent your eye from creasing. Hey, make sure you guys give me a like. Let me know you're here and you're learning something. Give me a like, and also please subscribe to the channel because I do lives every week now, mainly on Fridays for Friday Night Live, where we talk about all things beauty, fashion, and faith. So I'm going to do something a little different. Do I have some tissue? I'm going to get some tissue. Okay. Tissue, and we are going to start with a navy blue. So it's still going to be a dark eye, sort of, but we're going to brighten it up with the teal shimmer. And so I'll show you guys the colors I'm talking about. So I'm going to start with this blue, and then we're going to use this to brighten it up and kind of do like, not an ombre. It wouldn't be considered an ombre, but it'll be something like that, essentially. So this one, the navy blue I've just showed you, is called Noche Eterna. And here's how it picks up on the brush. So we're going to see how it applies on the eyelid. So here we go. Here's the shade. I feel like this is going to show up really dark. And from my last experience using their mattes, I am going to move quickly and lightly deposit the color on the eye because that was so pigmented, and I want to make sure that I can blend it out quickly and it doesn't get stuck on the lid, which is fine if it does. I know how to fix that, but for all intents and purposes, I don't want that to happen right now. So the end of the eyelid, you can round it out, you can make it sharp, however which way you want to do it. Since I'm patting it on the lid and going slightly above the fold of my eye, I'm just going to round it. Now, I did expect this color to look how it looks in the pan, and it doesn't. And I wonder, is it because I'm lightly patting it? Hey guys, welcome. Please give me a like, double tap the screen. Here is that color again. All right, so that was just the first layer. So maybe it's a buildable color. It looks like it's becoming more buildable. But that's okay, you don't have to worry about this part in the upper crease because we're going to blend that out with that teal shade I was telling you about. So I notice I don't have hardly any fallout at all on either side, so that's really nice. Here we go. Just blending it in, making sure that it's even, even, even. All right, there we go. So now I'm just gonna wipe off this other brush that I used the red in. Is anybody watching this football game? If you are, let me know what team you're for. If you're for the Chargers. No, the Seattle and the Rams. Seattle and the Rams. Yes, yes, yes. Anyways, here we go. So we have this brush here. Hey, y'all. Welcome. Please give me a like. This is the palette right here. And I just used this one, Noche Eterna. Now I want to take the Lagrimas, this green right here, Lagrimas. I want to take that. And I want to buff out this eyeshadow right here with that. So we're going to take that little bit. Ooh, this color is so pretty. This is so much fun to be playing in eyeshadow. Oh, I haven't done this in forever. So just blend it out. And I was mentioning earlier how, like, I'm just happy to see that, like, color and eyeshadow is becoming a thing again. And even if it's not, it's going to become a thing for me because I love it. Here we go. Just blend that out. And see how that buffed it out? So you don't see that line of demarcation anymore. You just blend. And take your time. Like, you don't have to rush this process unless you are rushing, but you don't have to rush this process. Just let it be. Take your time. Yeah, I like this. And I really like the other eye too. Blend, blend, blend. And now from here, I want some shimmer. I definitely want some shimmer. So I'm thinking I'm going to take the Angelito right here. I'm going to take this color and I want a small pointer brush. And I'm going to use this small pointer brush. This used to be, well, not this brush in particular, but the Mac girlies back in the day would call the 219 brush. You knew what that brush was. Everybody knew what that brush was. So I'm taking this brush and I'm just going to put that green shimmer on the inner corner here. Kind of blend it inwards. I definitely like that, but I want to see how this shimmer applies with just your finger. That is the true test to know if a shimmer is shimmering. That's the true test to know if a shimmer is really good, if it applies beautifully with your fingers. So I think I'm going to use my index and just take a little, thank you. Or just playing in makeup tonight. Just having some fun. Let me know where you guys are and if you are if you guys are snowed in where you are geographically, or what's going on in you guys' state. Hopefully all is well and everyone is staying safe and warm. This right here, love this color. Had to move that so you can see it. It applies really nicely with just my finger. Now, there are so many that don't like to do that. You guys, oh, this color. Can you see this? Can you see this? Oh, it's so pretty. I'm trying to get close so you guys can see it. Please double tap the screen and give me a like if you guys like these eyeshadows. If you like this color, I'd greatly appreciate it. All right, so now I know what it does with just my finger alone. Here's what's left, not a lot. Now I'm gonna go in with a brush. You could always wet your brush if you wanted to. Wet it by like taking some Fix Plus or the Charlotte Tilbury spray, or you know, any type of spray, the Morphe Continuing Mist, just something just to dampen it. Or you can just use water and dampen it, and just to see how the color goes on. Maybe it goes on a little better with a little bit of Seahawks. Okay, we're for the Seahawks. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I just dampened the brush. I'm using the other side of the brush where I use the blue, slightly patting that into the Angelito right here. And we're just gonna add a little more. See if it becomes more pigmented. See if it has a bit more of a shine. Now I'm still gonna pat that in. Here we go. What do you think? You think it made any difference at all? Not in this case, no, but I do like this. I definitely like this. They each give a different vibe. So with this eye, this is more like smoky and sultry. This one is more fun and going out. And like I said before, imagine having your eyeliner on, your full face on, and completing the rest of the look. So I'm gonna put some mascara on. I'm using the mascara by Ami Collet, which was my absolute favorite before the brand dissolved. Here we go, mascara's on. And even with just like a little mascara, you can see the difference that it makes. Like eyeliner and mascara make a look. Gotta have eyeliner, gotta have mascara. But in this case, I did not do the eyeliner tonight. It's a little late. And I don't want to have to put that on. All right, so I think I want to try, do I want to put on some foundation? Do I want to put on some foundation? I don't think I want to put on any foundation tonight, but I think this was fun playing in these eyeshadows. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me tonight and just playing around in makeup and just enjoying our time. Again, I used the Muerte palette by Melt Cosmetics, this palette right here. You guys give me a double tap if you can see it. That lets me know that you can actually see the palette. I'll go in a little closer. Sure you like this live, and subscribe to the channel for more beauty, fashion, and faith talk. But this is the palette right here. And here are the two looks that we have done. I try not to do my lives over 30 minutes at least in the beginning because I'm new to this live game. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments if you have this palette, if you guys enjoy makeup lives, all of that jazz. Let me know. I thank you guys for watching and hanging out with me. And make sure you guys come back next Friday. Next Friday, I will have another live, Friday Night Live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bring a snack, bring a drink. We'll be talking all things beauty. The live I just did before this a couple hours ago, I was talking about some brands that are closing. So please make sure you go and rewatch that live in its entirety and give that one a like too. There are two new brands that are closing, unfortunately. So we hate that for them. Um, but like I said before, so much competition out there. So make sure you guys go watch that live. Thank you for the hearts. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Um, and come back next Friday for my Friday Night Live session where we'll be talking about so much stuff because I'm sure in a week's time, some more beauty stuff is going to be coming out. Oh, in fashion news, Jacquemus had their fashion show today. And that show, that runway show was televised live, which was really cool. So I'm sure you can go back and watch that on Jacquemus. If you're into fashion and you know who Jacquemus is, it's a French designer. And I think all the girlies are talking about Jacquemus or like Jacquemus. But anyways, their fashion show was today. And what else? I think that's it. I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for playing in makeup with me. This was so much fun. I'm going to do this again. I hope you guys picked up some tips for blending eyeshadows, for, you know, just learning how to play around with color and mix and match and work with your eye shape. All right, guys, until next time. Adios. Besos.